Good afternoon, everybody. This is Billie, the Crafty Floridian, and it is a chilly, chilly day here in Florida. I mean, it's chilly. I think it got down to freezing last night, but I think it's around 50 degrees now at noon, 12:30. Yeah, so I have so much to share with you guys today. Um, I just a little bit about me. I do crafts from crochet and sewing, just all kinds of stuff that I enjoy doing. And over here is some fabric and some yarn, but most of the yarn is in this closet and in the bathtub. Yeah, I put coats in the bathtub in the master bathroom because the only one that uses it is Rosie, and she doesn't take baths or showers. So I'm able to put the tubs in there like 6 deep or whatever. So yeah, it's a good storage area. Um, so anyway, that's what I do. I sew. I do whatever I kind of like feel like doing at the time. Right now, I'd rather be in there working on some projects, but I thought I'd get this out so I could get some of the stuff put away. But the first thing I want to show you is I finished my Cozy Comfort blanket um, by Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. Crochet Crowd? If I get a little searching for words, that's just part of the game, and y'all will have to bear with me. But let me the Crochet Crowd, right? Isn't that what it's called? Anyway, it was Mikey's, and it was 4 weeks. It came in 4 stages. So if you're interested, go on Crochet Cap from Mikey, and they give you so many, 20 or 30 rounds to do each week, and it's only 4 weeks. So that's my speed, definitely my speed. So here's my blankie. You roll by. Here's my blankie. It got very busy there at the end, as you could see, and I've told you the colors and all that before, but and that's the center. But I've decided that I'm going to keep this blanket for myself, only because it's the one that I have now that I take naps with. I have a summer blanket and a winter blanket. My summer blanket is one that Mama Swift made me, um, and then this will be my new winter blanket because my other winter blanket, it must be 30 or 40 years old, and it's starting to. It was a red heart, but it's just so comfy, and it's lasted all these years. So this is most of this is Karen 1 pounder, and then there's some other stuff in here too. But this is supposed to be a plum. This is a plum color, lilac, a little variegated here, and aqua, or actually 5 colors, and pink, actually 5 colors. But that's how last the last one started from here on up, the last round. So yeah, it's pretty busy there at the end and pretty flat through here. I could have made this a little more busy through here, I think, than being so flat. But I like texture. So yeah, I got it all finished. And Crochet Crowd, thank you very much for putting that on. I've really enjoyed making this blanket, and I'm going to enjoy it to death. But I wanted to show you guys first so that I could get it out of my way. But yeah, and it's nice and soft. I haven't washed it yet, but I'm not going to until it gets dirty. If it'll never show dirt, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so that's my new nap blanket. Put that back over here. So that was fun to do. If you guys want to do it, and please go there, and I think you'll enjoy that. Okay, let me mark that off my list. I did make a little list here, and so that I would not forget anything. Now, the next thing you all know that if you've watched my previous videos, I have this wonderful lady in California by the name of Mary. And Mary is a constant surprise. I mean, she's always sending me either fabric or yarn that she says screams me. And this is a card that she sent me. It says, "A happy new year wish for you." And she said these colors just screamed Miss Billie colors, and she bought them for me. And she had I don't know if you know before, but she sent me this yarn, which I'm making a sweater out of. I finished the front of the sweater. Now I'm working on the back. And she had an extra one of these, so she sent me this. I'm making quite a few things out of this, so thank you so much. The sweater is number one, and then I've got some other things in mind for some of the rest. And the color is Sunset. I think it is. No, the other color is Sunset. This is not Sunset. This is a different color. It's shade 843. Jewel spun. But that's what I'm making my sweater out of. I love it. Okay, so I'll put that back over here. But let me show you what else she sent me. I just about had a heart attack. I know, you don't want to give me a heart attack. But she sent me 9 skeins of this yarn. It's major, and you see the pretty colors in it. It is a bulky. I have already started a project with it. These things don't get cold when they get to me. They stay hot. So I have 9 skeins of this, and it's called Major, made in Turkey, and it's Universal Yarn from Harrisburg, North Carolina, and it's got 328 yards of bulky. It's all 100% acrylic, but aren't the colors gorgeous? So I've already started something with this. I don't know how it's going to come out, but we shall see. The colors are light, but what I plan to make with it, I think, not a blanket. Nope, not a blanket. Don't want a blanket. I just finished that blanket, but I'm really into wearables all of a sudden. I guess it's because it's winter and it's the best time to work on wearables. So I'm real thrilled to have this bulky, because I don't have a lot of bulky. I don't have any really until this came. I did have, or I do have, some yarn that I bought. What was the name of it? To do a knitted sweater, but I'll explain all that later. But anyway, so this, she sent me 9 of these, and I am just tickled to death. Can you imagine what I'm going to make with this? There's a lot of it. I can make a lot of stuff with it. But anyway, so I've started something with this, and thank you so much, Mary. I was tickled to death to get enough yarn of one color to do something major. Is really cool, because I don't shop. So when you guys shop for me, I immediately get my. I went out, and when I got this, I started pattern searching and all that good stuff. And so I think I found something that I like and that I'm going to use with this. So that was from Mary from California, which I thank you with my heart. I got tears in my eyes when I saw it, because it's my colors all mixed together. And I just, so squishy, and I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Mary. And I think, it was 9 skeins, plus I have one in the other room. Let me put them up here, because I got to find a place to put these. And there's my toilet paper. When you run out of tissues, what do you go for? Toilet paper. Let's see, she said. She found these at Ben Franklin's store in Grass Valley, California. And they closed all the Ben Franklin's here years and years ago. So that's really cool that they still have those out there. The second thing, now let's mark that one so I don't forget. The box is from Mary. Mary, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have enjoyed everything that you've sent me. I've made things out of the fabric and yarn. I'm just tickled to death. Thank you. It's like you could read me, and that's really, really cool. The other thing that I don't know if I did this right or not, but I did it the way that my heart told me to do it. I'll get that in a minute. I got this big box in the mail day before yesterday, I guess it was. Maybe it was Friday. It wasn't Saturday. It was Friday. And it was from Penny Bolton up in Vermont. And this woman is just blew me away. I sat there and just streamed up. And let me find the card, and I'll. Where's the card? I thought I had this out, but I didn't. Let's see, it's a little dog, and he's roping the sun and putting it in the mail, and sending a little sunshine for your way. She said, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to read this. Well, if you mind, it's okay, close your ears. Hi, Billie. I had so much fun watching you open your Christmas gifts that I wanted to give you a few more days to enjoy. You don't need to open on camera, just have fun and enjoy. Open all at once or spread them out, whichever makes you happy. Big hugs from Missy and Glenn and Penny. Well, it just blew me away. In this box, there were all these gifts wrapped in paper. Well, I knew that I couldn't open them on camera. So I decided I was just going to have my own little party by myself, and I opened them all at the same time. And I had so much fun doing it. It was amazing. And the whole time, right down my old cheeks. But Penny, I cannot thank you enough. First, for remembering me. Second, for being my friend. And third, for having this rapport that we have. I made Penny one of these moo-moos once, and she really liked it. So I hope it didn't fall apart. I hope it's still together. But I had so much fun making that for her, and to see, and she sent me a picture of it with it on, and it fitted perfectly. So I hope it still fits, and I hope you're still enjoying it. But let's get down. Let's get down. Let me show you. First of all, I unwrapped everything. But look at this container. It's got my flamingos all over it. And look at the top. Flamingos everywhere. Is that not the coolest? So there were wrapped gifts around it. And then the inside was full of wrapped gifts. So one of the wrapped gifts was this Premier Rodeo. And this is cotton, 85% cotton and polyester. And it's like a blue, like or is it purple? Well, anyway, it's a color. And that's the color. But Penny, you know what I'm going to make out of it? I'm going to make a hobo bag out of this. I think that's going to be cool. And if I can match up the color, I don't know if that's, I think it could be purple. Anyway, I'll match it up to a solid color so the sides will be solid and the rest of it will be this. I think this is great because it's just enough yarn to do that. So thank you so much, Penny. Yeah, I go through and I say, okay, this project. I got that down. That's one project. So let me show you some of the things that she sent me. Now, I don't know if Penny made this, but they're little pot holders. But look at the chicken, and his eyes are buttoned, and it's quilted. See, it's quilted. But isn't that the cutest? And then this. Now, this is like a vinyl. And then the little chickies here are Velcroed on. So you could use them like little pot holders. Isn't that cute? I just love them. Thank you so much. I just Velcro my little chickies here. And they settle right in their little nest right there. Isn't that cool? I just love it. Penny, thank you so much. Then she sent me a flamingo. And look, it's a hook. It's iron, like iron or whatever, but it's solid. But isn't that cute? It has a little hook there. I just love it. I just love it. Then she sent me some lip balm. And then she sent this lip balm. It says cat on it. I told Rosie not to feel bad because I said this could be for her. And she also sent some treats for Rosie, and they're in the other room. Then she sent me 3 balls of this Eco Cozy, Eco Doulé, Eco Cozy, I guess that's the French word for it, loops and threads. And this also is a bulky yarn. The color is a light gray flex and has little flecks through it. It's pretty cool, huh? And you can see there's 145 yards, and she sent me 3 of those. You hear that dinging? It's the freaking phone. So she sent me 3 of these. Then she sent me 3 of the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK Low Pill Fiber. Isn't that pretty? And the color is Pretty in Peacock. That's the color. Pretty in Peacock. Isn't that pretty? It's so bright. It's almost the same color as it's showing up there. But I can't. Let's see how many yards are in this. 478 yards, and there's 3 of them. So it's over 1,200 yards. We have a little sip of water. Then she sent me 5 of these Yarn Bee Glowing Finch Feather, 198 yards in each one. And look at the color. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, she sent me 5 of those. I can't wait. I have a little project in mind for these too. So, thank you so much. And she sent me this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. My neighbor's moving, Penny, and she has this, it's not a carryout piece of furniture, but it's like you put china in, has, bevel glass doors and stuff, and then it has drawers and stuff underneath in the little area. Well, I think she's going to give that to me when she moves. So that's going to be my flamingo. I'm going to put all my flamingo stuff in there. And this is what she sent me. Isn't that flamingo beautiful? You are lovely. She's beautiful. Look at her long eyelashes. And it's like on a kind of like a 10 thing, Isn't that pretty? It's from Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to hang on to this until I get my flamingo table going. And I'm telling you, Penny, I was just so blown away. So blown away. And I have, oops, there's something on the floor. Something fell in. Oh, I'll get that later. But I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it. It was like Christmas. And I don't know, did you make, I think she might have made these. Let me know if you made these. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. These are so cool. I know they're homemade. Homemade. You know what I mean. So yeah, she sent me all of this. Isn't that marvelous? I was just blown away. Away. Just away. I couldn't believe it. I have to pick up the other stuff. Penny, I can't express to you how excited, how you made my year, because that was really, it was just beautiful. Thank you so much. It was so lovely. And I lost my little notepad. Here it is. Went in the trash. You think it's trying to tell me something? Okay. So again, I want to thank Mary and Penny for making me have a lovely week. But that's not all that made my week. As you all know, or probably know, I don't know if you know or not, Sharon Graham from Sharon's Crochet Corner, I believe, she has a Zoom chat that I participate in. And we talk about a lot of yarny stuff and patterns and yarn, and we all were doing the cozy blanket together. And if one had a problem, one would help each other out. So it's just a nice camaraderie, and we're very involved in each other's lives and care about each other, love each other, and all that good stuff. So one of my Canadian friends from Zoom, her name is Joanne Barnes. She lives in Nova Scotia. Well, she and her husband came down here for the winter. Well, we met on Saturday. They live in Bonita Springs, and I live in North. We met halfway, so it was about 40 minutes for each one of us. And we met in Fort Myers, North Fort Myers, at the Cracker Barrel. And it was such a wonderful visit. We had lunch together, and we were on with the Zoom sisters, and we were showing them all the shopping area there at Cracker Barrel, because we have a lot of Canadians and from different countries and stuff. So we're just having a good time. We met some really interesting people that we talked to, that were outside Cracker Barrel and just, started talking to us, and we started talking to them. We just had a great time, and it was just so nice to be able to hug her and actually be physical, I guess you would say, instead of just being on, the YouTube or whatever it is, Zoom. And we just had a really nice time. I just love this woman to death. And she's very, very talented. She makes gorgeous blankets and scarves, and she's sewing. So like a lot of other people started sewing, so that's wonderful. I could probably take some classes myself. We have another woman from Israel, and she's taken sewing lessons, made her first top, and she's wearing it, and it looks great. So, different people, you just kind of get inspired to do different crafts, and hopefully that's what this channel will do. And I know I have influenced a lot of people in taking up different crafts, and that makes me feel, as the whole reason that I do this videoing, YouTubing, whatever it is, podcasting, is to bring people out of their shells and get them, doing things and little things. It doesn't have to be much, but just enough to kind of keep your creative juices flowing, as you would say. So anyway, she was cleaning out her home because she moved from they sold their house and moved to an apartment, and she was going through things, and she has done painting. So I said, I would love to have one of your paintings. So she brought me one, and I want to share it with you. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Joanne did this. So I am so excited because green is like my color in my living room. So this is going to hang in my living room once I can get to a wall. Everything's piled up. No, it's not like that, but I can't. Right now I haven't decided where I'm going to hang it. So this is the painting that Joanne did, and she presented it to me on Saturday. And I just love it. So thank you so much, Joanne. I just love it. And she brought me some other things too. And let's see. She had received some yarn, and of course it's not her colors, so she shared them with me. And they're cotton, and they'll be perfect for a hobo bag. I don't know why, but I really enjoy making those. So she brought me some of this beautiful yarn, and it's called Cozy Fox, and it's crochet in agreement, 100 grams, 180 yards each. So this is the cotton, and it's a 4. It's definitely a 4. So yeah, so this is gonna be fun. So thank you, Joanne. She gave me this, and she gave me some cable things. She gave me some brooches, and they're rose to put on my on my little coin purses. They're like little roses. See, there's 2 of them. Little red roses. They're cute. And a little star. It's very Christmassy, isn't it? I'll probably put that on like a red one. So she brought me that and some pipe things that I used for math, and some buttons, some interesting buttons. Little heart, little mouth, little strawberries right here, but a little bag of buttons that were Mom. And this is a little clasp. And these little tiny little rubber bands that I use with my Dana doll. So I was really excited about that. And a little thingamajigger. And then she sent me this. Let me put this here. It might be a Canadian. I don't know what that is. But anyway, she sent me this, Jewel of a Friend. If I could buy you anything, dear friend, I would spend whatever it took to buy you a beautiful diamond pin. But until my ship comes in, this will have to do. My first diamond pin with love from me to you. Friend, you are a treasure. Isn't that cute? I guess it's a Canadian dime on a little safety pin. Isn't that cute? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then she gave me a magnet, and it's got Nova Scotia sand and shells in it. It says, wherever I may go, wherever I may be, a place of Nova Scotia will always be with me. But isn't that cute? It's got the sand. So I got a little bit of Nova Scotia. That's going on my refrigerator. So she gave me all these little things, and I'm just tickled to death for them. And plus her painting. So yes, and the little plastic container came with it. Ooh, but wait a minute, I got one more thing to show you. Okay, now, Chevy, you probably won't get around to watching this for some time, but when Joanne was cleaning out her home, she had all these tarot cards and books on tarot reading, these stones, which are supposed to be part of reading, part of something. Anyway, had a whole bag of stones, and some of the tarot, like there's one thing of tarot. They're all different kinds of tarot. Now I don't know what all this means. But here is one that has wizards, witches, the Rider Tarot deck. And then, Chevy, you're an Aquarian. So these are Aquarian. And some books on tarot. A bunch of old books. These go back to the 60s and 70s. All kinds of books. And what the cards read and all that stuff. So these are yours, my friend, and I will be sending them to you. But if you see this, here, these cost $8. Man, you couldn't get a set of tarot cards for $8 anywhere. So, if you're okay with this, I'll wait to hear from you, and then I'll put them in a box and I'll send these to you. So please let me know. But I thought of you, and I thought for sure that you would be interested. Well, at least I hope you're interested in these tarot cards and these books about tarot reading. They're older, but maybe they might. And these stones. Oh, I forgot the stones. Those in there. So yeah, so those are all the kind of things I've been getting, and oh my gosh, I've just been so thrilled. And having spent the day with Joanne on Saturday. Well, we didn't spend the whole day. It was raining, and off and on, up and down the coast, to her house and my house. So, and I told you about that. I finished the sweater. Oh, the Christmas sweater that I was doing, the Christmas jumper by Zen and Rogers. I finished the front, the back, one sleeve. Now I've got the other sleeve and then the ribbing, and that'll be finished. I know it sounds like, nothing to it, but yeah, it is. So I will be working on it. I'd like to get at least that finished while I'm working on these other items. Okay. Somebody's going to be upset about this, but that's all right because it is coming. I found this pattern for a poncho, and it's got cabling in it, up the back and in the front and all this stuff. And I just fell in love with it because I like cables. So, and it's crocheted. Now, I had bought last year or the year before, I bought the Scoffy yarn to knit a sweater. Well, it's that cranberry color, black and cranberry together. Well, but it's a 5, and that's what I needed for this. Why is that word just doesn't? Anyway, I needed a 5 to make this new project. Yeah, that sounds better. So anyway, I got it out, and I started it last night, and I did not want to put it down. It's the perfect yarn for the perfect pattern. I've got about this much. I have to do like 24 inches for the back. I'm doing the back. So you got the front and the back. The 2 pieces in the front and 1 in the back. So I started working it, and it's fine. But that sweater that I was going to knit with that scarfy stuff, I will get another color, which will be easier to knit with than the black. I'm not having too many issues with crocheting the black. I have problems with dark colors when I'm crocheting or knitting, especially knitting, because I had started that sweater 4 or 5 times and had to frog it, so it wasn't meant to be. So I will get some other color scarfy for that sweater. So my friend, I will get that done, but not with that. But I'm doing something else with that cranberry color, so that's pretty. I did not bring them in to show you, because I didn't want to make this so daggone long. I just wanted to share with you the wonderful gifts from Penny and from Mary, and my wonderful day with Joanne. Yeah, it was just wonderful, and I think that's it. I'm going to go do a little bit of sewing before I go back in the other room. Before I pick up, because if I pick it up, I'll be there all day, and the day's almost gone. It's 1 o'clock already. So that's it. So I've got all kinds of projects going, and there are things that I want to do, and I'm just having a really good time with it. And I love just finding different. It's like when you're looking through. Like I found this pattern for another hobo bag. Okay, another bag. But I can't get the yarn right. Now, I think they use like a 2. I don't have a 2. I'm going to have to look around and see if I have a 2 somewhere. But I tried to do it with different weights of yarn, and it didn't work. It's a lot of those popcorn things. God. And if you make it too big, you would have to put extra stitches in it. I don't want to do that. It takes away from it. But I will find the right yarn. I did, who was it that had sale going on? I think it was Lion Brand, 24/7 cotton. Well, I went and ordered a couple of colors from them because I want to make some more hobo bags. You guys like them, and I enjoy making them. And, I don't make them exactly like the pattern, but I, do them. I've just really enjoyed making them. So I'm going to make some more of those, but I'll find some more styles, to change to. But I do enjoy making them. So I got some cotton coming in. So I did buy the cotton. Okay, it was on sale. What the heck? I think it was $1 off a skein or something. And you don't need much. Maybe like 3. Maybe 3. I think I got 3 of each. Maybe some of these you can't order less than 3. No onesie twosies, baby. It's all 3. Also, the one last point I'd like to make is that, and I want to say to everybody out there that my thoughts and prayers are with all of you that are starting to get COVID. Of course, I dealt with it over the holidays, so I got through it, and it took a long, long time for me. But that's because of me, and I have other, immune issues and stuff. So it did take me probably longer than it would a healthy person. So I want to say, that you're in my prayers, your thoughts. Please drink a lot of liquids and get lots of rest. They say rest is the best for this Omicron or whatever this new version of it is. And it's true because you just, the back of my eyes hurt, and all I could do was just lay down and just sleep. And that's what I did most of the time, is just sleep all day and all night. I mean, you go from not sleeping at all to sleeping all the time. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to show you today. Hopefully I'll have some finished makes by the end of the week or beginning of next week or whatever. And hi, Madonna. I just want to say hi to Madonna up there in cold Dakotas, one of the Dakotas. Can never remember if it's north or south, but she's in a Dakota somewhere. But anyway, I want to say hi to McDonald. Anyway, I want to say goodbye, and I will see you all soon, and hopefully we'll have some fresh makes. It's like saying fresh food, fresh makes. Anyway, we'll have some things to talk about. But I just wanted to share with you. I did finish my blanket, so that is an accomplishment right there. Because last Sunday is when we got the last round, and I was done by Tuesday. So that was something I was just determined to do, was to get that finished. So now I got determined to get that C2C Christmas jumper by Zen and Rogers done. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great week, everybody, and I will see you soon. As Debbie would say, the Canadian crocheter. Check out her blankets. Go on and check out that blanket. Very easy to make, and it looks gorgeous. I'm going to even try myself, Debbie. So thank you very much for sharing that beautiful blankets, those blankets that you made. I love them. Talk to you later. Bye, everybody.